If you make yourself open to it, life will never fail to show you something. I invite the idea of sharing. Sharing my journey, the lessons I've learned, all raw, uncut, and unfiltered. It's the sole reason I made this channel. With sharing also comes listening. Everyone has a story if you are willing to listen without judgment. Most people are like me, they enjoy telling their journey, be it good or bad. In most cases, they need to tell it. If you have been self-destructive like I have in the past, then you have a hint of the rock bottom concept. During reflection, it's easy to look at your own situation and believe that it can't get any worse. I know I've been there. I thought that no one had it worse than me. I can go on for hours making a compelling argument to this perceived fact. It becomes very difficult to convince you otherwise until you meet someone that completely puts your ego back in check. It happened to me recently. I met a guy, fresh out of prison, off of a 25-year bid. As he talked, he hit nearly every message I address on my channel. Energy, karma, vibration, awareness, gratitude or lack thereof, and the list goes on. When he hit the system, he was about that life. The street life, law of the jungle, eat or be eaten. Inside, he went from a 5-year sentence to life for a situation he couldn't avoid. At the time, he thought that this was the worst thing that could have happened to him. He was wrong, and I'll tell you why. He continued brushing off warning sign after warning sign, running through stop sign after stop sign. He ended up getting into an altercation that took the use of one of his eyes. Another altercation left him with a lifetime limp. He endured lesson after lesson over 20 years not learning a damn thing. Finally, broken, beaten, kicked out of his organization, and sick, life did what he couldn't do himself. It sat his ass down. Then after 5 years of suffering, the parole board decided to let him out, but it wasn't a blessing in his eyes. As much as he prayed and begged his Lord Creator for the mercy of death, it would never come. Not yet, so now he's a free man. An addict, handicapped, no education, no skills, no job, no family, no support, no hope, no desire, no faith, and battling cancer. See, the state let him out only because his care was a burden on their strained and growing budget. His release moved his treatment to another agency's budget. It wasn't about rehabilitation or divine alignment. It was simply about money. Another kick in the groin. Like I said, his faith has long since dissolved. He only shares his story, not as a testament of perseverance, hope, and faith, but to show how most people's perception is like pissing into the wind, how illusion, no matter how convincing, is still just an illusion. Truth is, there is no rock bottom that things can absolutely get worse. All you have to do is simply look around, talk to people. Even the Bible tells you that suffering can extend long after death, for an eternity. Do not be so engulfed and selfish in your own struggles that your mind becomes a prison. Suffering, hate, and negativity are states of mind that consume completely. You can change the narrative. All you have to do is learn how. That is what we do here at the 8th House. So get up, rise from the ash, and tell me, what's the first thing you did to change your narrative?